Hello everyone, welcome back to another stream. Okay, so this we are going to create this server today. Okay, so not actually it's tunnel I think. Anyway, we are going to create this inside 3D Mix and Unreal Engine. Okay, so we'll start with these walls and the pipes maybe, and we'll export all this to Unreal Engine and we'll render there. Okay. Can now move this to the left. We'll start with the plane. We have to toggle this snap toggle and create a plane here. Then apply material. Okay. And I'm gonna remove all these height segments. Okay. No, sorry, I mean this length and width segments, and convert this into editable poly and increase the height little bit. So if you want the grid snap to work, you need to actually place like this. Make sure these four ends are actually touching these grids. Okay. Now, um, now I'm gonna add one segment in the center. And we'll move this all the way to the left. Okay, and we can chamfer this. Okay, maybe you should change the segments to 5 or 6. So this is a wall. Actually, we need to create a roof here also. Maybe you can add a symmetry modifier. Hold on, no. You can actually. Okay, I think we need to increase this curve. Yes. Now it should be fine. Can I add this symmetry modifier back? Check. Okay, I'm gonna duplicate this couple of times and see the end result. Okay. Now we need to connect these two sides. So actually I'm going to export all this in a single mesh. You should keep here. Things I'm going to collapse all this. Then we'll connect these two sides. Okay, either you can keep like this or add a couple of segments here also. And you can chamfer this. Okay, maybe 4 seconds. So something like this. So it's a basic or you want you need sorry you can chamfer this I mean these two edges. But I'm gonna keep it like this. Okay, I'm gonna keep this border. That will be nice. So I'm gonna duplicate this mesh and so duplicate it. Okay, I'm gonna duplicate this mesh and in here we need to create a door actually. Select all these edges, then add couple of segments. Okay. Now select all these faces and extrude inside. Or maybe we can try add a new symmetry modifier. I think we can rotate with this on. Okay. This again and paste. Okay, we can keep like this. Start losing the shape. Okay. I think we should just bridge these two sides to keep this dot. Okay, I'm gonna collapse all this. Now select these two sides. Okay, we can actually bridge or just close this. Okay, now I'm gonna select these two borders and keep it. Now, can we connect all this? No, I think we need to connect on by one. Okay, let's connect all this. And the same here. I think we need to cut a couple of lines. So okay, I think this will do. But we have this problem. Maybe we can just weld all this. We can hide this area with some another mesh. Anyway, I'm gonna save a copy. And select all this and we need to clear all these smoothing groups. Add a new one. These smoothing groups are actually really important when you export the mesh. Okay, things are, sorry, that's enough. And we have these kind of things. Can just weld. Okay, save a copy. Or you like these modeling videos so or you like Mike, I don't understand bro. And really interesting. How are you like? No, we need to change for this side. Okay, so I'm gonna build these vertex. Then select this edge. I think we have something. Okay, we have this. Okay, now I can select this edge. Then we don't need this sun. Okay, select it and chamfer. Be careful when you're using the symmetry modifier, okay? It will happen sometimes. Negative one. Okay, thanks, bro. So actually, I was planning to model the interior also, and I did, but it's actually taking so much time to finish it. Okay, here you can chamfer this edge. It may be two segments. Maybe you should reduce the amount, right? Yes, we need to maybe this much. No, this edge chamfer. Okay, like this. Okay, now we can. So these are the two basic meshes we need. Maybe we can duplicate this mesh again. Then close on side. Then select this border and cap it. Okay, you can maybe connect all these attacks if you want. That's not actually important. I can escape like this. Okay, now we can create a couple of pipes. For the floor, actually, can you say plane? Maybe we can find no undergradient, I think. Anyway, for the pipes, I'm gonna create a couple of cylinders. Okay, okay, we need a large one, a medium one, and a small one. So this should be the large. Okay, same material. Okay, so I think we don't need to change the sides. We are going to keep this mesh like this. Okay, that will not going to show these two sides. So I think it's okay. And we can convert this to editable poly. Remove these two sides if you want. Yes, actually we need to remove it towards an overlap. Okay. Okay, hold on. Before we convert this to editable poly, we need to duplicate this mesh and change the radius. Again duplicate. Again change the radius. Now we can convert all this to a table poly. I think we should duplicate this mesh. We don't need to duplicate. We can export all these separately. Delete this to set. So these are actually symbol pipes. Okay. If you want to detail these things, you can check some reference and add up the details like small, I don't know. You can detail if you want. So these are the meshes we need. We can actually start unwrapping all this. Let's start with this. You can just lax it, I think. Tools lax. Tools lax again. So even if you export this mesh without packing the UVs, it's gonna work inside Unreal Engine, okay? Can keep like this if you want. Percentage gonna create a separate light map UV anyway, so can keep without under sorry packing. We don't need to pack this actually. Okay, whenever we are importing the mesh into Unreal Engine, it will automatically creates a different UV from this existing one, okay? And don't need to worry about that. Okay, I'm gonna wrap this one first. Oh, wait. Okay, I'm gonna select all this and add this UVW map. Then change the box, okay? Now collapse all. If I check the UV now, I think I'm gonna add one and a PVW modifier for all three meshes. Now press Control A. Maybe you should weld this to remove that. Okay. We need to clear this area. If I pack this now, anyway, use the flatten mapping. No, I think we should unwrap manually. Okay, this can use the quick planar map and let's okay. How do you export into Substance Painter? So where parts are separate is not. We can actually use the mask to paint all these meshes if you want inside Substance Painter. So I think we should select the sides manually. That's it. Maybe we can connect these two sides. Okay, I'll keep like this anyway. Now quick run on it. Exit. So quick run on it and now we can select the other sides. E, maybe planar projection. Okay, I think that's it. Now we can press Control A and back all this. Okay, I don't think these UVs are not gonna match. Okay, anyway, I'm gonna keep like this. Or maybe we can attach all this here. Like I'm gonna select this mesh. Then snap to this edge. And then this one here. Maybe you need to mirror this. And maybe replicate not type. We can export this in this single mesh maybe. We'll export all this separately. We can maybe hide these edges with another thing. Okay, so export selected to the folder. So this is some more one. One, two. And the last one, wall 3. And we have the pipes now. We'll change the pivot first. Then we will export one by one. Okay, wait. This pipe one. Pipe 2. And last by 3. Okay, now we can open the engine. Then export or import all this in Tail engine. Okay, and we need to open the mixer and create couple of textures there. Okay, how do you add a mask? Yes, bro, you can check out our old tutorial like the Mondays. I mean, the last tutorial you can check it. So, okay, I'm gonna create a new mix. T underscore complete. Okay, we need to find some concrete textures. Okay, we have this bunker concrete. Maybe we can try this for the walls. But no, maybe we should reduce the amount of these broken parts. Okay, we can mix with another concrete. Change the color to pick underline. This should be on the top. I think this will do. Maybe you should change the tiling back to 1. Bit back. Maybe add a little bit leak or something like this. We need to change the position here. Can we tile this? Okay. Now if I think we should. We don't need to tile. I think. I'm gonna save this. Now under engine, we need to open one project. Sorry, I'm gonna export in this folder. This is our project. Okay. We are gonna create a new level. The basic one. Change this to low. Here we don't need this volumetric cloud. Sphere, fog, sky sphere. Okay, I'm gonna create a new folder here and a couple of other folders like meshes, maps, textiles, materials. Okay, now we can import the meshes we created. We don't need all textures or materials, we can create a new one. Let's import all. Let's finish it. We're gonna save all this. I'm gonna drop this first one here. Okay. Then duplicate this one and replace the third one. We need to hold on V and snap these two vertex. I'm gonna duplicate this mesh again and replace with Alt transform mirror X. Duplicate again if you want, and you can increase the length. Maybe I'm not right. Okay, hold on V to duplicate, sorry, Alt to duplicate. No, even last time, and we can close this. Okay, now save all. This pipe here. Duplicate this thing a couple of times. Okay, if you hold on V when you are moving these objects, it will automatically snap into these vertex. Okay, like this. It will snap to nearest vertex. Okay, and group this and the top. Okay, and duplicate. Let's see, right? Change it on it. And duplicate again. This time I'm gonna change the mesh to pipe 2. Duplicate again, change to pipe 3. You can copy this or duplicate this. See, change to light. So let maybe add a small light. Okay, first we need to add a post-process volume. So you can adjust this exposure and everything. Must be in the visual effects. Post-process volume. Okay. I'm gonna change the exposure to 1 minimum and maximum. Okay. And we'll change the infinite extent on. Is this pre-record or you're just remaking this thumbnail, bro? Since you got the thumbnail already, remaking, bro. Anyway, major to understand. Okay, now we can import the textures. I'm gonna duplicate this map just in case. Okay, to import these three concrete textures. Open the normal map. The advanced, we need to flip green channel. Now the roughness, maybe you should change it to mask. Okay, now we can create a new material, m underscore master. Open it. I'm gonna drop these three textures here. Base color, normal, and roughness. Convert this one to B, sorry, parameter, and this also, and that's the roughness. You need to adjust the roughness value. So add a scalar parameter, then connect with a multiply, and connect this multiply to roughness. So the default roughness value will be 1. So now we need a UV, hold on U for this and left click, okay, and a multiply, and another scale parameter for texture scale, default value 1. Connect this multiply to all of our textures. Okay, then two-sided. Make sure it's actually two-sided. So if you want to change the texture color, right click search or overlay and hold on 3 and left click for this color. Go to parameter, connect to this to blend and come to this base color to base and the result to base color. So the default color will be light gray. And save it and close it. It will take few seconds to see. Maybe because of this shaders. Okay, I think we need to wait. Okay, I think it's stuck, guys. I don't know. It's actually because of these shaders. I think I need to restart the force restart the engine. Can open the level. I think yes, we need to redo that. No. Okay, I'm gonna do it quickly. Okay. So again, F121. Apply this. Save all first. Now click color and an overlay. Okay, I'll lagi high to stream. Okay, now right click on the material and create material instance. My underscore content. Okay, save all, then we can open all these meshes. Apply this material. So now open the material instance. You can see all these details we created. Okay, I'm gonna change the scale to maybe 4. So the roughness maybe 0.7. Okay, now we need to find the plane mesh for the floor. We can use this one. Okay, and we don't need this floor, we can delete, and we'll scale this. We should scale this manually. And we need to find a different floor material. Okay, so on the mixer we can use the same. Do this. And add a liquid layer maybe. It's the threshold. Maybe we need to find some damages. still not looking good. You can try this. You can change the position to the center and change the color also. Now we can turn this on. I think I should change it to here. Okay, and can find some gravel. Okay, change the color first. Okay, I think this is fine. You can change the hot liquid color to okay, we'll export this to concrete floor. Okay, then we can import it here. Now open the normal map, look green channel, and the roughness map to mask. Now duplicate this concrete material instance we created. Rename to floor, concrete floor, okay. Sorry, then replace it with this floor textures. So it's the material you can see. Now select the floor, then select the material, just press this. Maybe you need to move this to the right or left. Okay, I think I should change the tiling. Okay, then you need to rotate the texture later. I'm going to rotate this. and export again. And here we can reboot these three textures. And you can see it's actually rotated here. Maybe you should change it to 3. Since we stretched this plane, I think we should duplicate this mesh instead of scaling. We can add a sphere reflection capture to try this. I think we need to increase the height amount. The color. I don't think we should tile this. And you can see it's actually not matching these two sides. Point 7 is better. We can actually hide this and duplicate this pipe. And we can place here. Mm. Just replicate it. I think we need to increase the puddle amount a little bit. So in the mixer, I'm gonna increase the water amount. And re-export. Okay. Then we need to create one more material for the pipes. And we can actually change the floor color, right? Right, we don't need to do that. I think we need to find a different material for this, so it's not that great actually. Anyway, we need to create a new material for the pipes. Or we can find one from here. And close all this, except this. Change the color to the with black. Now we can export this T underscore metal. Okay, then we can import the textures here. Okay, now duplicate this material since we created M underscore MA underscore metal. output it, then replace with our metal textures. We just import it and open the roughness change to mask. So we'll get to the exact original roughness. Okay. Now we can apply tool for pipes. Okay, maybe you should change the color a little. Save all. Open this map. Okay, so actually we need to create one light here. Okay, I'm gonna delete this light and add a new light. I mean this rect light. Date and place here. Change the mobile, increase the intensity, color to maybe yellow. The radius. Okay, now you can add this fog, potential fog, and change the intensity to 0.1 maybe. Color. Can enable this volumetric fog. I think we don't need the direction light, we can disable it. And this skylight, we just need this rect light. Now we can change it to high. It's better. Okay, we can actually add few decals in here. Okay, to look more blended between these two sides. Okay, what about the cloud? I think we need a sky atmosphere. Should be fine. Guys, that's it for the tunnel. So if you want to ask anything, you can just comment. Okay. Now we need to change few more settings. I'm gonna open the post process volume. We can change the saturation and contrast. 4.2 maybe. I think contrast to 2. I don't think we need to do that. Maybe a little bit ambient occlusion. Hmm. Guys, that's it for the tunnel. So if you want to ask anything, just comment. Our stream will be on Friday. So maybe we need to change the time. So once again, thanks for joining the stream. Thanks for support, and we'll see you on Friday. Bye guys. Take care. We'll see you soon.